Well, hello, my name is Allison King and welcome to my channel. We're doing a little bit different with the stands, so once again, give me some feedback. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to be doing the Fall Time Cozy Time book tag, and I'm going to start this video off by saying I don't know who I'm going to tag. I know so many people have done this tag that it's kind of almost stupid for me to tag anyone now because I don't know if they've done it, but if you haven't done it, like Casey, Sarah, Lauren, any of you that haven't done it, then go ahead and do it. And thank you to my friend Ariana, who very graciously tagged me. I've never been like outright tagged by someone, so that means a lot. Thank you. Crunching Leaves. The world is full of color. Choose a book that has reds, oranges, and yellows on the cover. I was trying to find my Crown of Midnight book, but I can't remember where I put it. So I'm going to choose Tiger Lily, which this is really cool. It's like not really a retelling, but almost like the story, Tiger Lily's own story from Peter Pan. It's amazing. Epic Reads has recommended it to so many people. They want you to read it. They love it. I would recommend it. But the cover just really reminds me, even though it's supposed to be like, I think more Indian style, it really reminds me of fall with like the mixture of the warm and the darker colors. So that's my answer for that. Put that there because, okay. Sorry if I'm like crazy, I just got done writing all the discussion stuff for our read-along because I needed to write out the first 2 chapters. Not like write the whole book out, but I need to, so my brain is like crazy and I'm running on lack of sleep. Okay, number 2 is, I think it's Cozy Sweater. It's finally cold enough to wear warm clothes. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? I chose Anna and the French Kiss. Either Anna or Isla. I really did not like Lola. Like, I think I gave it 2 stars. I just could not get into it. Like, even though I love Blondie's books, who absolutely loves Lola and the Boy Next Door, I kind of just thought of it as, like, I couldn't relate to her in any way. Like, our personalities are so different, and then what she said and what she did was so different to me that I just couldn't get into it. But Anna, I think me and Isla probably have the most similar personality, and I probably like that one the best. But Anna, Isla, they're all adorable. I'm not really a contemporary person, but these just get you. They're like cotton candy fluff. They're amazing. Number 3, Fall Storm. Wind is howling, rain is pounding. Rain is pounding. Choose your favorite book or genre that you like to read. Okay, I'm kind of weird about this. I love fantasy and dystopian, so if it's like storming outside, which I've actually done when we went to Florida, when we went to the lake, I like to read a fantasy or like a hardcore dystopian because it kind of just like, almost rain makes me feel imaginative and calm, so it's like I can get into this new world and be outside of the world that's around me, and it kind of has some similarities. And I'm very I like contemporary, but I'm very much a fantasy dystopian reader, so it's really nice to me to be able to escape my reality and go to somewhere else where there's like dragons or like a totalitarian government. But there is one contemporary that I would read anytime in the rain. This is Bunheads by Sophia Flack. Ever since I've been younger, I have been one of those kids that's like obsessed with like dancing shows and videos, and even though I'm like uncoordinated, if I try to dance I look like Bambi trying to walk. I still very much like love dance shows, I love all that jazz, so Bunheads was really a good escape. I remember being in trouble once and I just laid in my bed and I read this like completely all the way through, and then I went upstairs and took a shower and completely read it all the way through. It's beautifully written, it's beautifully told, and it's actually kind of inspired by Sophie's life. And if I could make like a book to movie adaptation of anything, it would be this, because this book doesn't get enough hype, which kind of answers another question, but I have another choice. It's so beautiful, it's one of the few contemporaries that I really enjoy, and you don't have to be like a dance fan to read it. I said watch it. Okay, I don't need that yet. Cool Crisp Air. What's the coolest book character you'd want to trade with? Okay, this question, in my brain, I automatically came up with a character that I definitely don't want to trade lives with, which is Adelina Amateur from the Young Elite series, which I'm going to mention later. But I don't think I would ever want to be her. Like, she has such a horrible life, and the more I think about it, almost every book I read has kind of like this disaster, horrible life. I guess I've always wanted to be Annie Cressa if I could be any character, and I've talked about that a million times. I may do a video dedicated to it if you guys want me to, but I think she's the strongest, both physically and emotionally, that out of any character I've read, and I don't think like Triss or any of them could hold up to her. But I mean, her life is sad. Okay. Hot Apple Cider. What underhyped book do you see, or do you want to see, be the biggest, hottest thing? This book, I took the cover off, and I have a review up for this, but The Rose Society by Marie Lu, like the Young Elite series, I love this series. Like, I feel like I'm the only person that's like, oh my god, give it to me now. I literally cannot wait for the last book. I can't believe it's the last book. I want it in my hands now. I want to feel it. I want to touch it. I want to read it. The Rose Society is just, it's beautiful. I'm in such a slump with this. Like, I've been rereading it so many times, but it's still interesting every time I like read it. This is the only book I've ever finished and then restarted. Well, I mean, kind of Bunheads, but that was like an hour later. I finished it and then restarted reading it. It's amazing. It's dark, but it's awesome. So like, if I could convince you to read anything, it would either be The Great Gatsby, which is my favorite book, or this, because these books are just so, they're such a big adventure, they're amazing, and not enough people read them. Like, I gave Maureen a copy of it. I love Maureen. That was like fangirl central for me, but I gave it to her kind of with ulterior motives, because I was like, maybe she'll read it and review it, and then other people will read it, so I'm not alone. Okay, then pumpkin spice. What is your fave fall time comfort food? I always say soup. Like, I get made fun of at the lunch table all the time, like jokingly teased by my friends, because I eat like chicken noodle soup almost every day. I love soup, even like chicken rotini. I love all kinds of soup, especially like the progressive, wow, I'm thinking insurance, Progresso 100 calorie, 20 calorie soup. It's amazing. You get it and it's like, you get it so hot that your nose is like running, and it's warm even when it's cold outside, and it's just like, it makes you feel cozy, almost like when you're sick and it just feels like a hug's being wrapped around you. It's wonderful. Bob Evans has the best soup in the world, and I will eat soup in the summer, I will eat soup in the winter, I will eat soup in the fall, and I will eat soup in the spring, because soup is amazing. Kind of like Blondie's books. I hope you guys like this video. I've already tagged who I want to tag, and I will see you later. Goodbye!